Welcome to the Spin Game Report podcast. Today, we're diving into a thrilling new slot game, Wanted Dead or a Wild by Hacksaw Gaming. Let's jump right in.
I've been hearing a lot about this one. What's the scoop?
Well, it's not your typical Wild West slot. Instead of the usual cliches, it's like they've taken the Wild West and turned it into this dark, almost apocalyptic world.
That sounds intriguing. How does it look?
Picture this: a blood-red sky, twisted trees against an ominous moon, and a 5x5 game grid that feels abandoned in the middle of nowhere. It's as if you've stumbled upon a hidden outlaw hideout, and you're not sure if you should be excited or terrified.
That's quite the atmosphere. Does the gameplay match that intensity?
Absolutely. Now, the RTP is 94.55%, which might sound a bit low. But don't let that put you off. The potential payouts are huge, with a max win of 2,500x your stake.
That's massive. But isn't the low RTP a bit concerning?
I mean, it could be for some, but the high volatility and exciting features really make up for it.
Okay.
It's all about risk and reward, you know?
Fair point. So tell me about these features.
Sure. One standout feature is the VS symbols. They can expand to cover an entire reel and turn wild. But the best part is they come with multipliers ranging from 2x all the way up to 100x.
Wait, did you say 100x multipliers?
Yeah, exactly. It's like watching a high-stakes duel where instead of bullets, they're firing off multipliers.
Haha, that's a great analogy. So what happens if you land multiple VS symbols?
Well, the multipliers can combine, leading to some truly explosive wins.
Wow.
It's incredibly exciting when you see those symbols line up.
I can imagine. Are there any bonus rounds?
Yes, there are 3. First is the Duel at Dawn feature. Land 3 or more duel symbols, and you get 10 free spins with more frequent VS symbols.
Sounds exciting.
It's a real adrenaline rush.
And the other bonuses?
Then there's the Great Train Robbery. Trigger it with 3 or more Train Robbery symbols, and you get 10 free spins with sticky wilds.
Oh, nice.
It's like the train has derailed, spilling wilds all over the reels.
That definitely adds to the excitement. What's the third bonus?
The Dead Man's Hand feature.
Intriguing.
You collect wilds and multipliers over several spins. Then in the showdown phase, they all come into play. It's, a real nail-biter.
That sounds intense. But isn't the high volatility risky for some players?
Well, yeah, it's unpredictable.
Right.
But that's part of the thrill. 1 minute you're down, the next you're hitting a win that would make any outlaw jealous.
I see your point, but I still think the low RTP might be off-putting for some.
Perhaps, but the game's features and potential big wins can outweigh that. It's
Maybe.
all about what you're looking for in a game.
True. So, how about the graphics and sound? Do they enhance the gameplay?
Oh, definitely. The graphics are top-notch, with detailed symbols and animations.
Nice.
And the sound design is immersive. It's like you're right there in the eerie Wild West.
That definitely adds to the overall experience.
For sure. I found myself getting lost in the game, losing track of time.
That's always a good sign. So overall, would you recommend it?
Absolutely. If you're up for a wild ride and don't mind the risk, Wanted Dead or a Wild is a fantastic choice.
Well, you've convinced me. I'll have to give it a spin.
Awesome. Just remember, it's as unpredictable as a rattlesnake in a boot. So buckle up.
Will do. Thanks for the insights.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning into the Spin Game Report podcast. Until next time, happy spinning.
See you next time.